So I'm Shilly and I'm a certified sexological body worker and I live in Cornwall, South East England. Yeah, when I did the sexological body worker training, Julian was my supervisor and pod group leader. Yeah, I've always been someone who is very much about the body. I'm really into dance. I think I felt like I wanted to work more one-to-one with people and have the skills to be able to do that confidently in a safe way. This training really appealed to me because it felt very rigorous, and I love that you get to work with people in deep ways that feel fulfilling, to see you can change their lives in a positive way. So that's what made me interested. I think that realizing how many people want this work really inspired that I could offer something meaningful for them. That's really empowering for me. I keep being reminded that just trusting in the wisdom of the client's body is amazing, and it's actually the body of the client that holds all the answers. Julian is very knowledgeable, so I always feel like whatever area I want help with, he will always come up with lots of helpful options for me to explore. Julian often gives me resources, lots of information for me to explore in areas that I feel interested in. So that's really helpful for me. I like that Julian also has like an interest not only in like the very like grounded, like pragmatic aspects of sexological bodywork, but I also like that Julian's more open to spiritual practices like Taoism as well, because that has made me feel like I can be myself and not have to kind of like fit into a box. So that's felt really helpful for me. Well, I think if you train with Julian, you're in for a treat because he's full of knowledge and very broadly experienced. So that's like a great reason to do the training with Julian. I think one thing I'd say is I think that it's a really rigorous training. So I wouldn't just tell anyone to do it. I would say if you're really keen to do a really grounded, comprehensive training that will really give you the skills to work with people, and then yes, do it. Just know that you have to put aside the time for it, because it will require a significant amount of investment of your time and energy, but it will also give you results as well. So it's well worth it if you really want to go into this work, then 100% I recommend it completely. I really like seeing how very simple ways of helping people connect back to their body can really transform their relationship with themselves. And that's not just in the session, it translates to outside of the session in their life, so that they can improve their relationships, their life. That's fulfilling to me, and that it's a good time to do this training, because I think that it's becoming more of a sought after profession, and a lot of people are now really valuing like how important it is to work with the body if you want to create shifts in your life. And specifically around intimacy, working with the body is like essential, I believe. And so I think this is a really good career path to choose at this time. I think that the coaching approach, as opposed to like a treatment approach, I think this client-led coaching approach is really empowering for people, because it's giving them the opportunity to practice voicing their needs and boundaries and the desires, so that they get to practice that in the session, rather than just say, like, if you go to receive a massage, that's a different type of experience than the sexological bodywork experience, which can feel really empowering to be in choice throughout the session. And I like the way that this approach really encourages clients to communicate throughout the session. It has a lot of structure to the sessions, working with the client's goals. And so really it's not a woo kind of like floaty approach. It's very structured and grounded and really supports clients to integrate the changes into their lives in a way that feels manageable and useful for them. So I think that the structure is really useful, even though I probably was a little bit resistant at first. But it is good. I mean, this course is really amazing course to do also just for your own personal development and experience, even though that's not the focus. Obviously we practice a lot of the somatic exercises on ourselves through the training. I think for me it was learning to slow down. I think that's a very undervalued thing in our society, and almost kind of like rebelling against the norm to go back to slowing down in intimacy and pleasure. I think that for me is probably one of the biggest things. Also letting go of agenda, not trying to fix what's there, whatever I'm experiencing or what a client's experiencing, there's not like an attempt to fix that. It's just being curious, a curiosity without an agenda to get somewhere. I think that is a skill that, probably everyone needs practice with. It's really good to be reminded of that.